Hey guys, we're gonna do Katy Perry today. I'm just picking up on self-love, like you're in a process of rediscovering who you are, falling back in love with yourself and your life. It feels like there was a big part of your life where you feel like you redirected your energy into a place that you thought that you were happy in, thought that you're comfortable in, you were having fun, and you thought that was the path that you wanted to take, and now you're in this place of self-love. Again, it's rediscovering who you are and what your beliefs are, what you want out of not just this life, but for your soul. What is it that I'm here for? What is it that I'm meant to do? I don't know if she's had her child yet. I remember she was pregnant at one point, so sorry, I haven't really kept up with her celebrities in a while, but does she have a daughter? What I'm seeing is there's a focus on children, on her child, and wondering how they connect to each other on a spiritual level, because she understands that this child has a soul who chose to come into her life, and she's wondering, who are you to me? Like, why are you here for me? Yeah. It's like things that have been, it's people and things that you've chosen to do, the path that you chose, and the people that you were surrounded with no longer resonate with you anymore. You're choosing to walk away from things that you thought you wanted out of life. You don't want those things anymore. You don't want to, it's like you planted the seeds of things that you don't want to grow anymore. And it's even the ones that you planted, you see it's not coming up. The seeds that you planted are not, they're coming up as different plants. You know? Sorry, I'm bad at analogies, but yeah. You want to go in a different direction. And you understand that the pain and the struggles and the people who were around you that were stabbing you in the back, that were mistreating you, that were talking down to you. I see people around you that were intentionally trying to hurt you. They were intentionally doing things to tease you and make fun of you, and you were aware of this, but you didn't know how to handle the situation at the time. You felt kind of like your hands were tied because of maybe the position that they had in their career, or just who they knew. And so you just continued on. You just kept going. And now you're looking back and you're saying, I don't like the person that I was. I appreciate who I was. I appreciate what I was doing. But I just don't want to do that anymore. I want to do something completely different that's more... It's not selfish, because when you care, it's just more nurturing to myself and to my family and to what I want in life. When I say family, it's a concentration on you and your child. I actually don't see this truly resonating with the person that you're in a relationship with. I want to say it's Orlando Bloom. I'm not 100% sure. But you're choosing to concentrate more on self-growth and nurturing the relationship with yourself and your child. You don't want to take the hard route anymore. I feel like you feel that you paid your dues, you know? It's like, everything is in my past. I did what I had to do. I paid my dues. I want things to be easier now for me. And I know that I can. I know the path that I need to take for things to be easier. So I don't want to deal with that anymore. I want that to be in my past. I don't even recognize fully who that person is. Like inside, I don't resonate with that person anymore. There is a protective element here. You feel like you need to protect yourself from other people, including yourself and your past. I'm not 100% sure what that means exactly. I don't want to dig more into it because I think that for everyone, it's not really going to benefit everyone to figure that out. But there is a need to protect yourself and from other people and from your past. You're establishing boundaries with people that you never thought that you would have to do, because I don't feel like you anticipated feeling the way you feel now. You know, people say that having children changes you or changes a person, and I do see that this child was a catalyst for change in your life. And maybe that's what you're really discovering is this child, this soul came into your life to change you, to deepen your understanding and change some things in your life. And it feels like you want this nightmare of your past to be over with. You just want to move forward. And there is an indication here that you need to have a line that should never ever be crossed. And you've discovered where that is. And there are things and people and circumstances that are trying to overstep your boundaries all the time. And you have so much regret over the choices that you made, but you're still pushing forward. You're still pushing because there was a point in your life where you wanted it all and you would do whatever you could to have it all. And, you know, you just didn't think that you would have a different mindset than you do now. There's a need for you to understand your own shortcomings as a human being. We don't always have the forethought of our life. There's just not a possibility, even no matter what people tell you, no matter what people try to convince you of. And so understanding that there is this delay in moving forward with things because you are being psychically attacked or just attacked on one end for your previous choices, that you will have light through this darkness. You will move forward through this. And those positive seeds that you've planted will grow into something that bears fruit, that will sustain you beyond what you can imagine, and your family, that will carry you through. And I do believe that you recognize this. You have that foundation of faith, so you are able to draw on that again, and it does help you. And I also have indication here to point out, just as a reminder, that the things that you do are not always an accurate reflection of who you are. It doesn't matter how far you take things in another direction. Your guardian angels will never betray you. They will never leave you. It's your choice to make the decisions in your life that you want to make. And the second that you decide to change course, they're there to support you. It does not matter what you do. Truly, for anybody who's watching this, it does not matter what you do, in the sense that they will never betray you. They will never ask anything of you. They will never trade anything with you or for you. They will never give something beyond what your soul truly desires, which is evolution, not devolving or staying stagnant. And yes, unfortunately, there are times that we have to receive what we've given. This goes for positive and negative. Again, like the example that I made, if you drop a water bottle, it will fall. Like, that's the consequence of it. It's not necessarily bad. But I do see some pain, some regrets, some confusion of some past things that have happened. But there is indication here that it's okay. It's going to be okay. You might have made an offer to someone in your life that you feel you've been rejected over. You're going to have happiness coming to you. You're going to have an established relationship with who you feel you've left behind at one point and didn't take your offer. You're going to be weighing your options. Do I go back to the route that I was going down, or do I switch to something else? And there's a union happening, as you can see with the swans here. And even before this, I was drawn to the Infinity deck because I feel the union, the infinity, and I feel like you're making the choice right now and in the near future of what direction to take. And you're going to deepen your understanding and exploring more of the lighter side of life that you feel you've become unfamiliar with for a while. You feel like you have it all, you had it all, and you betrayed a part of you that is so unfamiliar now. And you question and worry a small part of you. I don't think it's major because you have full understanding that this being or person, honestly, it's a relationship with God, and deciding if there's unconditional love there, and through finding that unconditional love for yourself, you rediscover the love with your guardian angels that, again, they will never betray you. They will never judge you for the route that you've taken or the things that you've done. It's unconditional. I do see you crying about this. I do see you being hard on yourself from time to time, where you feel like you've gone too far, you've done too much, you've been wrong about some things or done wrong. But again, there's a strong indication that you will overcome those thoughts, and you'll be going back and forth and deciding where you want to place your energy. Where do you want to sow those seeds from here on out of the rest of your life, this lifetime? I don't feel like this is an easy situation for you, because I do feel like there are a lot of people who are trying to get into your head about you wanting to do something different, but it's just an indication here that no matter what, they will never leave you. Like, anytime you want to call on your guardian angels, they will be here for you. You know, they are the messengers of God. And again, up and up, there are other angels and spiritual beings on the lighter realm that are there to assist. So prayer would help this situation. Again, another one about asking for help. Just pay attention to your dreams. They're going to be coming through to you in dreams. Even if it's a nightmare, just pay attention to that. It says Archangel Michael will help you with this. So again, just declare that you want help. Declare that you want guidance, you know, and it's okay to go back and forth. It's okay to be indecisive, and they'll be there no matter what. I feel like you understand that you're surrounded right now by darkness, and you're just trying to do the best that you can. Here again, take your power back. You can do this. I know it's difficult, but look how they're illuminated, you know? You're very keen, you're very aware, you know how to communicate with the spiritual realm, and they are actively communicating with you. But the divine realm will always be stronger than anything else, because even anything else is a creation, it's a product of divinity. They're just actively working against it, but they're still a product of it. It can never leave them. The important thing is to heal your heart, be compassionate with yourself, be kind to yourself, and continue to be kind to yourself. This is a process that you have to go through in order to evolve, in order for you to make that clear decision, because this is all about your free will, your choice, your decision to change course. That's the whole point, right? It's not to tell you what to do with your life. It's not to tell you that you should do anything. That would be demonic, is forcing you to do something or trading anything, you know, in exchange for something else. That's not how divinity works. Divinity works by meeting you where you are, helping your soul evolve, helping you experience true joy. People are definitely trying to overwhelm you, emotionally get to you, for sure. There are people that are trying to get the best of you. And you just have to, meditate, take a deep breath, and remember who you are, you know. There's a need for you to spend some quiet time, some quality time with your guardian angels. Again, just meditate on it. Try and feel that protective aura around you. Feel the messages coming through, and truly focus on divinity. Focus on the messages that are trying to come in for you, the protection that is coming in for you. Ask for that protection. Ask for them to fight for you. You know, you don't have to do this alone, and they don't ask anything of you except to meet you where you are. But you have to be willing to listen. You have to be willing to declare it, openly declare it, and then listen for the guidance and take that guidance. And then you have to take action. You have to take that guidance and move with it. You have a deep spiritual connection with your guardian angels and archangels and passed away loved ones. You have a deep connection with them. You are very keen on how to connect with the spiritual side, lighter, darker, whatever, it doesn't matter. But you are able to connect easily. And so there's a need to follow that light and to recognize that spiritual connection and to navigate through there. Slow down. Don't try and control anything. Don't try and force anything. Just slow down and listen. Talk, then listen. Wait for that guidance. You know, it's changing how you've done things before and moving into a space of receiving rather than giving and then taking and, you know, that kind of thing. It does seem like this is a difficult time for you, though, just because it's challenging. It's difficult. You wield the power within your own mind and your own hands, and you know, there are people who are trying to convince you that you aren't in control, you know. And so it's a need to comfort your soul, to comfort your minds, comfort your heart in order to get the messages clearly and then kind of like go with the flow with it. Again, with the two birds, you know, what I'll say, this is going to be hold on. I'll make this my final, but what I wanted to say before I close this out is that there's a lot of beauty surrounding you at this time. The challenges are behind you, and in this moment that I'm recording this, you do feel as if you're still in the challenge. You know, it's like the feelings are still there, even though you recognize that the stresses are not, like, what the situation's no longer there, but you're still carrying those feelings. With the changes that you're going through right now, emotionally and spiritually, the decisions that you're making, you are losing people that are valuable to you at that time in your life. You are finding yourself not having as many things in common or seeing them in a different light than you normally would have before you started making this decision, before you started analyzing things and deciding what direction you want to go. And it's difficult for you because you don't want to let these people go. You just don't want it to happen because it's just unfamiliar. I wouldn't even say that it's scary for you. It's lonely and it's stressful and it's confusing. But there's a need for you to find peace within yourself and to find peace within your heart. And letting these people go will allow you to get to the place that you truly desire in your heart, because they're not in alignment with what it is that you truly want, where you are headed. And you want to heal. You want things to improve. You want things to change. You don't want what you've had before. You want something completely different. And so your guardian angels and the archangels and Mother Mary, they're all here urging you to face these challenges head on and to recognize that they're going to be here every step of the way. So just keep moving forward and let the things that no longer serve you fall away from your life. Let those challenges, let those people, let those problems fall away from you, and just continue onward. Just go with the flow, continue to pray about it. And if things fall apart in your life, it had to happen. It had to happen because you're getting closer to your divinity. You're getting closer to your path. And I think this child was truly a catalyst for this change. Had you never had this child, you may never have changed course. This child is truly a blessing in multiple ways. Obviously, all children are blessings, but this is really a deep, angelic blessing for you. Let go of your fear of being judged. You are good enough. It's time to release all that you have kept safely locked away in your heart. Your true essence and potential have been restricted by structure and method for long enough. There's no right or wrong way. Just be you. You know, you were told and trained and believed that things had to be a certain way for you. That things had to be done a certain way in order to receive certain things. And yeah, it worked out. Yeah, it was entertaining and interesting and exciting at the time. But you've changed. You don't feel that way anymore. There's a part of you that's still fighting for your soul, fighting for an opportunity to evolve. And you're taking that. You're moving towards that. You're deciding between that right now. Again, prayer. Just continue to pray. Dear guardian angel, help me believe that all is possible through love. Help me manifest my dreams and live an inspiring and fulfilling life. Help me to feel God's presence in every moment. Help me feel eternally loved. Thank you for being always by my side. It's not fulfilling to just have things or to entertain these egotistic desires. It's not fulfilling because that's not what your soul wants. Your soul wants true love, unconditional love. Your soul wants to be generous to other people, to help other people, not take from other people or hurt other people or just do things, some temporary thing. This is their invitation to you. We, your guardian angels, ask you to invite us into your heart. Talk to us at any time. Share with us your fears and concerns, as well as your joys and pleasures. There's no need to be formal, for we have known you since before the dawn of time. In fact, we know you better than you know yourself, and we love you just as you are. So again, they're asking for you to speak to them, continue to communicate with them, listen to them, and just keep going. Don't give up. And we have prayer again at the bottom of the deck, and this is the last one that I'll read for you. But yeah, this is a really important time in your life, and I see that and I understand that. Just know that they will meet you at any step of the way, no matter how difficult it is. And you are in the process of making this decision, so please just take your time, slow down. You don't have to do everything all at once. Just listen to the messages and act within what's in your highest good. What is it within your highest good? And find the people that you've known before all of this, and receive guidance from there, or better yet, receive guidance through yourself, because you have the answers within you. They are here to communicate with you. You just have to keep praying to them, asking for their help and their guidance, and they will fight the fight for you and with you. So, dear guardian angel, to you I pray. When I'm fearful, help me remember that only love is real. When I'm lost, help me find my way. When I'm confused, help me regain clarity. When I feel lonely, help me feel your loving presence. Where I perceive chaos, help me to see order. Thank you. So that's my reading, you guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I guess I'll read this last one, even though... and then that's it. Okay. And then I'm just going to cut this off. Courage. Dare to be different, to make mistakes. Create, for it is in creation that you exist. In this world of dreams that stem from the eternal heart, you are one with all creation. All is possible. Go forth and be true to yourself, for it is only through being true to you that you can be true to others. Okay, so thank you, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.